Itong mga body kits na to, they're supposed to make the car more attractive. Pero kung ganito, sablay, mas nakakapangit. As I always say, yung body kits natin dapat consistent. Consistent yung gap, consistent yung contours. If pointed, dapat pointed. Kung defined, yung corners has to be defined. Kung rounded, dapat rounded talaga. So, hindi yung hao-shao, no? Hindi yung iba-iba. Hindi yung semi. Dapat defined well. Yung alignment niyan, dapat maayos din. From the original, the OEM body, dapat consistent yung lines niya patungo doon sa body kits natin. Itong body kits na to, it's made of fiber glass. Ang problema sa fiberglass, they are heavy and also tough to work on. Kasi matigas talaga yan. The sanding it is not that easy. You really need tools for that. Problema, kung hindi proper yung tools mo, maraming mga crevices na may iwan at hindi again matidefine yung kung ano ba talaga siya. Look at the lines that I drew here to give us a guide on how we will work on this. Kasi iba-iba. Hindi pantay, hindi maganda yung pagkaka-align niya. And that's why we are here to correct kung ano man yung mga kinakailangan i-correct dyan. Another problem that we would encounter here sa fiberglass, yung paint niya. Pag hindi talaga proper yung paint, magkakaroon ng cracks, magkakaroon ng fading, and diebacks, and all those issues. Kasi yung surface niya hindi maayos. If not properly cured yung fiberglass at napinturahan na without the proper primer also, hindi magiging maganda yung adhesion ng paint. Kaya tignan mo tong kits na to, na fiberglass na ito. Kitang-kita yung mga sa loob niya, kitang-kita yung mga masilya. Actually, when you get closer, you would see a lot of holes, cracks, damages, not caused by accident, but by the brittleness na rin, no? Bumper, because it's made of fiberglass. Yung mga markings natin dyan, that is to guide us, especially yung sa gagawa. Hindi natin makalimutan yung mga kailangan tanggalin. Minsan may mga umbok din dyan dahil hindi nakikita. Pag sinalat mo, mararamdaman mo. This will also undergo change in color. So, this is white right now. Pero eventually, this will become cement gray, nardo gray, battleship gray, however you want to call it. So, yung parang gray na yun. On the lighter side, to give emphasis on the carbon, on the cladding, on the side of it. Kasi maganda ma-emphasize yun. Pag ganun na yung kulay, kitang-kita na yung mga umbok na yan. Kitang-kita na yung hindi pagkapantay. And again, instead of making the body kits, making the car look better with the body kits, hindi. Mas magiging pangit. Hindi naman kami mayabang. We just have this opportunity, privilege to correct. But to be honest, kapag kami mag-start niyan, gagawa ng kits na yan, medyo mahirap din talaga. It takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of effort, attention to details talaga yung kinakailangan dyan. And you have to mark everything, to guide everything, para maging maayos ito. And it will go a lot of tests and it will go a lot of kung ano talaga yung magiging issues niya. There, yung paint niya, faded na rin, maraming mga gasgas. Anyway, we will repaint naman. Expected naman of this car sa first gen R8, pero ang ganda pa rin talaga eh. I think with the proper execution, papalabas natin yung tunay na ganda ng R8 na ito. Yan, yung body kits sa ilalim, hindi na rin maganda. This line, it has to be defined. Yan, kita niyo yung mga masilya. There, hopefully, you join us on our journey and how we will restore this beautiful R8.